Imagine this, it's May 29th, 2025. The world is buzzing along, people are making plans, businesses are running, and everyone is relying on technology to keep their lives organized. It's just another ordinary day, until it isn't. You sit down at your computer and type, "Is it 2025?" into Google, expecting a simple, straightforward answer. After all, Google has always been the go-to for quick facts and instant information. But instead of confirming the obvious, Google's brand new AI confidently tells you it's 2024. Not just a typo, an entire year off, delivered with the certainty of a machine that's supposed to know everything. You hit refresh, thinking it must be a glitch. Now the answer changes. Suddenly it says May 28th, 2024. The confusion grows. Is it a bug or is something bigger going on? You try again. This time, Google claims it's 2025 in some places, 2024 in others. Friends and coworkers check on their own devices, and everyone gets a different answer. The internet is suddenly full of conflicting realities. This wasn't a sci-fi glitch or a prank, it really happened, and within hours the story exploded online. Social media feeds lit up with screenshots and memes, and newsrooms scrambled to cover the bizarre event. Google's AI overviews, which had launched with huge fanfare and promises of revolutionizing search, suddenly looked unreliable and even a little bit dangerous. The world's top search engine had a public meltdown, exposing the risks of AI hallucinations. Those moments when artificial intelligence makes up facts with total confidence, leaving users misinformed and confused. The incident sparked a much bigger question. If Google's AI can't even get the year right, what else is it getting wrong? People started digging, and what they found was even more unsettling. The AI suggested adding glue to pizza sauce. Yes, actual glue, leaving users baffled and worried about what other strange advice might be lurking in their search results. Even more alarming, it exposed a user's zip code, raising serious concerns about privacy and data safety. These weren't just funny mistakes. They were serious errors that raised doubts about the safety, reliability, and trustworthiness of AI-driven search. Suddenly, the future of information felt a lot less certain. The tool meant to make search smarter was, at times, making it dangerously dumb. People everywhere began to question whether they could trust what they saw online. This bizarre episode pulled back the curtain on a technology that's rapidly reshaping how we find information, and forcing us to reconsider who we trust to provide it. The stakes are high, not just for everyday users but for the entire internet. As AI becomes more deeply woven into our lives, the need for accuracy, transparency, and accountability has never been greater. So, what exactly is AI Overviews and why is everyone talking about it? Launched in May 2024, AI Overviews marks Google's most significant change to search in its entire history. It's not just a minor update, it's a complete reimagining of how we find information online. Instead of simply showing you a list of blue links, Google's AI now reads, analyzes, and summarizes information from across the web. It delivers a direct, concise answer right at the top of your search results, so you don't have to dig through multiple websites to find what you need. This is Google's response to the explosive growth of ChatGPT and the new wave of conversational AI tools that are changing how we interact with technology. For over 20 years, Google acted like a digital librarian, guiding you to sources and letting you choose what to read. Now, it's more like an assistant, writing the first draft of your answer for you, saving you time and effort. At the heart of AI Overviews is Gemini, Google's most advanced AI model yet. Gemini is designed to understand complex questions, process huge amounts of information, and generate responses that sound natural and human-like. The goal is to make search not just faster, but also more intuitive and conversational. So it feels like you're chatting with an expert, not just searching a database. But this dramatic shift comes with huge consequences, both positive and negative, for the entire internet ecosystem. By providing answers directly, Google risks cutting off valuable traffic to the websites and creators who originally published the information. This could reshape how online content is created and shared. For content creators, journalists, and news publishers, this new approach represents an existential threat to their business models and livelihoods. AI Overviews is a true game-changer for search, but whether it will ultimately help or harm the web is a question that's still up for debate. For years, traditional Google search has worked in a familiar way. You type in a question or a topic, and you get a list of links to websites that might have the answers you're looking for. You do the research yourself, clicking through different sources, comparing information, and ultimately drawing your own conclusions based on what you find. It's a process that puts you in control, letting you decide which sources to trust. But with AI overviews, Google is flipping that process on its head. Now, the AI reads the web for you, sifting through countless pages, and then generates a single, authoritative-looking summary that's meant to answer your question right away. This is especially powerful for complex or nuanced questions, things that would normally take you a lot of time to research and piece together from multiple sources. For example, if you ask, "What are the best dog-friendly hiking trails with waterfalls near me?" the AI can instantly pull together details from a variety of sites, saving you the effort of opening tab after tab. The experience feels richer and more efficient. These AI-generated summaries can even include images, videos, and product links, making the results more visually engaging and interactive than ever before. The goal is to provide seamless, instant answers, so you spend less time searching and more time getting what you need. But this convenience comes with a significant trade-off: transparency. With regular search, you see a range of sources and can judge their credibility for yourself, weighing different perspectives and deciding what to believe. With AI overviews, the summary is front and center, while the sources are often just small links at the bottom, easy to overlook or ignore. Users are subtly nudged to trust the AI's synthesis, accepting its answer as fact rather than questioning or verifying it. This shift makes the search experience more passive, turning users from active researchers into passive consumers of information. It also puts enormous trust and responsibility in Google's AI to get things right every single time. If the AI is wrong, misleading, or biased, most users may never realize it since they're less likely to dig deeper or check the original sources. The power dynamic has shifted dramatically. Google's AI now stands between you and the world's information, deciding what you see first. In this new era, Google's AI is the gatekeeper of knowledge. That's a huge responsibility, and an even bigger risk for all of us. Despite its sophistication, AI overviews quickly became infamous for bizarre mistakes, what experts call hallucinations. The AI once recommended adding non-toxic glue to pizza sauce, based on a sarcastic Reddit comment. It claimed Barack Obama was a Muslim president, echoing a conspiracy theory. These aren't just funny errors, they're dangerous, especially when presented as fact. The AI can also accidentally reveal private information, like a user's zip code. Google says most answers are accurate, but these high-profile failures have shaken public trust. The problem: AI overviews looks authoritative, but it lacks common sense and critical judgment. For now, it's a powerful tool, but not a reliable source of truth. The biggest fallout? News publishers are losing traffic, fast. For years, their business model relied on Google sending readers to their sites, where ads and subscriptions paid the bills. AI Overviews breaks that model by answering questions directly, leading to a surge in zero-click searches. By May 2025, 69% of news-related searches ended without a single click to a publisher's site, a catastrophic drop. Major news outlets have seen hundreds of millions of lost visits in just a year. Less traffic means less ad revenue and fewer subscribers, triggering layoffs and budget cuts across the industry. Google's AI is summarizing journalists' work, but publishers are left with the costs, and none of the benefits. The result? A financial crisis for journalism, just when reliable news is needed most. Faced with this crisis, publishers are scrambling to adapt. Many are pushing for direct relationships with readers, more paywalls, more subscriptions, fewer freebies. Some are experimenting with Google's offer wall, or striking big licensing deals with AI companies, like News Corp's $250 million deal with OpenAI. But these deals mostly help the biggest players, leaving smaller outlets struggling. There's a risk of even more media consolidation, with local and independent voices squeezed out. Some publishers are seeing a trickle of traffic from other AI platforms like ChatGPT, but it's nowhere near enough to make up for Google's losses. The path forward is uncertain: build paywalls and risk losing readers, or license content and lose control. The future of independent journalism hangs in the balance. AI Overviews is just the start. Google's ambitions go much further. The company is re-engineering everything around AI, investing in breakthroughs like AlphaFold 3, which predicts the structure of life's molecules, revolutionizing medicine and biology. Google is also pushing into quantum computing, unveiling new chips that could one day solve problems beyond today's supercomputers. These projects show Google's goal to lead the next era of technology, with AI at the core. The company sees AI as the next platform shift, as big as the move from desktop to mobile. By building foundational models and next-gen hardware, Google wants to own the infrastructure of the AI age. AI overviews is just the visible tip of a much deeper transformation. The real revolution is happening behind the scenes. In December 2024, Google launched Gemini 2.0, its most advanced AI yet, aiming to usher in the Agentic era. Here, AI won't just answer questions, it'll act as your personal agent handling complex tasks across apps and services. Imagine telling your phone to plan a trip, book tickets, and make reservations, all done automatically. Google's new AI mode, launched in May 2025, is a step toward this future, handling longer, more complex queries. Early tests show it's more reliable than AI overviews, but the vision is clear, proactive, autonomous AI assistance. This promises huge convenience, but also raises big questions about privacy and trust. Giving AI access to your data and finances requires confidence it won't make mistakes. Google's technical progress is impressive, but earning user trust is the real challenge. As of July 2025, we face a double-edged sword: AI's promise and peril. The upside is clear: faster answers, smarter tools, and new ways to get things done. But the risks are just as real: AI hallucinations, unreliable answers, and a crisis for the web's creators. AI overviews is built on human knowledge, but by discouraging clicks, it threatens the very sources it relies on. If publishers can't survive, the quality of information will decline, and so will the AI's answers. We risk creating an echo chamber, where AI just recycles old content. The lesson: treat AI answers as a starting point, not the final word. Check sources, question what you read, and think critically. The future of AI is powerful, but it's up to us to use it wisely. Navigating this new era will require vigilance, skepticism, and a commitment to truth.